So if you are a higher rate taxpayer in the UK, most people will tell you the same thing. Put everything or as much money as you can into your pension because you get 40% tax relief, you get employer contributions, you get tax-free growth. Pensions are incredibly tax efficient. But I don't do exactly that. I put 5% of my salary into my pension and my employer kindly puts in 10%, and everything else I have spare I invest into my stocks and shares ISA instead. Now I know that is not the most tax efficient strategy, but there is a reason I do it. And in this video I'm going to explain exactly what I do, why I do it, and how I think about ISA versus pension in my 30s in the UK. So first then, some actual real numbers, because I think that this sort of stuff makes so much more sense with real life examples. Now, this is not financial advice. I'm just sharing my true and honest journey with my own real money in the hope that you find it useful. Maybe you do. And if maybe you do, then hopefully you'll hit that subscribe button down below. I'd be very grateful. Thank you very much. So at the time of recording, my pension pot is sat at around £63,000. My stocks and shares ISA is around £17,500. I contribute 5% of my salary to my pension through salary sacrifice, and my employer kindly contributes 10%. And that's the highest contribution level that they offer, a total of around £700 per month combined contributions going into my pension. And then all of my other investing outside of that goes into my ISA, roughly £500 to £800 per month. So overall, I'm still investing quite a lot for retirement, but I'm not putting everything into my pension, even though I am a higher rate taxpayer. And that's where this ISA versus pension decision gets interesting, and I know lots of people have different thoughts about this. Now, before I explain why I prioritise my ISA, it is important to say this. Pensions are amazing, yes, especially if you're a higher rate taxpayer. You get 40% tax relief on contributions. The employer contributions is basically free money regardless of tax bracket, and we all like free money, right? And the money then grows tax-free. Further down the line, you can then take 25% out tax-free under current rules. So from a pure tax efficiency point of view, pensions are incredibly hard, borderline impossible to beat. So if your goal is simply to maximize money at retirement age in the most tax efficient way possible, well then pensions are probably the best vehicle in the UK to do that. So this isn't a video saying that pensions are bad or you shouldn't use a pension. I have a pension, I contribute to a pension, and I'm hoping that my pension will be a big part of my long-term plan. But I am still prioritizing my ISA in my 30s, and here's why. The main reasons are flexibility and access, because pension money is locked away until currently age 57, likely 58, and possibly even later by the time I get there in 20 odd years. And that to me just feels like a long time away. Whereas money in an ISA I can access whenever I want. I can use it to, I don't know, pay off the mortgage. I could use it to supplement my income if I wanted to work part-time. I could use it to start a business. I could use it to bridge to early retirement, or I might never touch it and just leave it invested. Either way, the ISA gives me options. And for me, in my 30s, options and flexibility are really valuable. How valuable is just hard to say for sure, but I know that it's important to me, hence the current focus. The way that I think about it is something like this. If I wanted to stop working before pension age, well, I'd need some money to live on between when I stop working and when I can access my pension, and that's where the ISA comes in. So I almost think of it like pension is later life and ISA is bridge, flexibility, optional retirement, and I think that's why a lot of people in their 30s and 40s end up using both. There's also something else that's really important to me, and that is this. The only thing that doesn't compound is time. Yes, tax efficiency is important. Time in the market is also incredibly important. And if prioritizing my ISA means that I invest more, I invest earlier and consistently, well then that compounding time is very valuable. I can always, hopefully, increase pension contributions later in life. But what I can't do, unfortunately, is go back into my early 20s and invest more money. Equally, if, for example, I can retire at age 50 instead of 58, then those 8 years of freedom will be invaluable, I am sure. I can't buy back those years when I reach retirement age. So my strategy, if I can call it a strategy, is basically this. In my 30s, I prioritize building my ISA because it gives me flexibility, options, access, potentially an early retirement bridge, but most of all it just gives me more control over my money. And then the vague plan is that in my 40s and 50s I'll probably increase pension contributions and focus more on tax efficiency. So for me it's not ISA or pension, it's more ISA now for flexibility, pension later for efficiency. And I guess I'm trying to balance both or spin both plates over time. And just to show why pensions are so tax efficient, here's a very simple example, even I can understand it. If you earn £1,000 and you're a higher rate taxpayer, you might only get around £600 in your take-home pay. But if that £1,000 goes into your pension, then the full amount gets invested. So pensions definitely win on tax efficiency. But again, that money is locked away for potentially 25 plus years. So for me, this whole decision really comes down to tax efficiency versus flexibility. And for me, in my 30s, I'm choosing a bit more flexibility. So I don't think that ISA versus pension is really about which one is better. I think it depends on a number of factors. Your age, your goals, your flexibility, whether you want the option to retire early, I know it's not for everybody, whether you want to access that money before pension age or not. And you just have to decide what's right for you personally. So for me personally, I contribute to my pension, I take the maximum employer contribution, but outside of that, I am prioritising my ISA in my 30s. And I think that I'll probably prioritise my pension more in later life as hopefully my income goes up. And that's just a strategy that for me, I think makes the most sense for my situation. And that isn't financial advice, this is just what I'm doing. As always, this channel is basically just me documenting my financial decisions in real time. Investing, property, pensions, YouTube income if it ever comes, all of the above. So if that's the sort of thing that you're interested in, please do feel free to subscribe and follow along with the compounding project journey. Thank you very much for watching.